Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am Aesop Grimm, and because I'm going to be streaming to Kick and Rumble for the first time this coming week, I had to kind of figure all that out, and what I learned was that the normal platform I go through for multi-streaming, which is Restream, isn't really going to work for what I'm trying to do. So I had to find an alternate approach. And I figured I would go ahead and, after learning how to do that, put a tutorial together. Now, this solution is not perfect, but it's workable. Okay, so let's unlock my display so you can see what I'm looking at. I have OBS up, and right here you'll notice I have a dock called multiple output. Getting this dock is step number one. But before moving on to that, let's talk about why this isn't working with Restream for me, for Kick and for Rumble. It's different reasons for each platform. With Kick, if we bring up my Rumble and we go to this page right here, I can add a channel. And they have it available. They have Kick. They do not have Rumble. And as far as I can tell, there's not a single multi-streaming platform out there that has Rumble. I think I know why, and I'll tell you about that in a minute, but let's stick with Kick for now. I can add Kick. I need to get my channel URL, which would be this right here, I believe. kick.com/AesopGrimm. And I need the RTM URL and the stream key from Kick. And then I could add that channel. We're not going to do it right now. I'm going to show you how to do all that here in a second. But just talking about why Kick isn't working for me with Restream. And I think this is going to be a temporary problem. But it's basically because, if you notice, Kick is still in beta. So there's some functionality that they're missing. But let's talk about Restream real quick. The big thing that Restream brings to the table is its chat function, which this is a little bit weird. That should come up looking different. There we go. I am actually shocked that I can't find a third-party program that does something similar. Restream is the only one I know of that does it this way. And what it does is it aggregates all of the various chats from all the platforms you're streaming to and brings it into here so that you see everything in this one area, and you can also respond to everyone. So let's say I love you all. Well, let's just say I love you. Maybe I'm responding to one of my viewers, right? And then I would click this and it would send it out to every single platform I'm streaming to so that all the participants can see. Let's say I'm saying I love you to I love you, bud. Let's see, I would name it. Let's see, Rocky 1, 2 in the Bronx. Right? Let's say that's his name, right? So that's going to go out. Rocky 12 into Bronx is going to see it. Let's say he's on Twitch. But everybody on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and the other platforms I'm streaming to, they'll see my chat also. But they're also seeing Rocky's chat, and Rocky is seeing all of their chats, right? So that's what this does. It takes all the chats from the YouTubers and it sends it to the other platforms. So everybody is seeing what everybody else is saying. And you're seeing it all in here, and they have the appropriate icons so you know what platform they're on. And then you can respond, and it's sending it out to everybody. So you have full participation in the chat from all the different platforms. And that's fantastic. But what's going on with Restream or with Kick is that it will bring the chats into here from Kick, and I'm assuming it will send them out to your other platforms you're streaming to. I'm also kind of guessing that it'll take the chats from the other platforms and it will successfully send that to the Kick chat so that they can see what other platformers are saying. But whenever I type in here and I try to hit this button, it won't let me. Just like it's not letting me now because I'm not streaming right now, so it's not letting me do that. But even whenever I am streaming and I have Kick connected, it won't let me do it. So I might be doing something wrong, but that's the problem with Kick, is that they can chat to you, but you can't reply back to them through the Restream app. Now that's kind of a killer for me because I don't have two screens. I can bring the Restream chat up on the internet, which means that I can access it through my iPhone. And that's what I use. That's what I do. I have my chat up on my iPhone. But no can do for Kick. Now for Rumble, it's a different problem, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think I know. And we'll get to that. I'll save that for Rumble. Let's just stick with Kick for right now. So what I want to do is let's go ahead and go through step number 1. We're going to go to this website right here. Now, if you're on YouTube, if you look below the video, there's a more information box there that you can expand, and I will have this link pasted in there. But for those of you who are not, you can maybe hopefully zoom in, and I'm going to read the link out to you. It is github.com. That's github.com /Sorayuki. That is one word. It's SORAYUKI. SORAYUKI /OBS-multi-RTMP /releases/ and it's going to bring you to this page right here as of today, which is July 7th, 2023. It's OBS multi-RTMP version 0.3.0.2 for OBS version 29.1.1. Now, I believe I have 29.1.3, but it works for that also. But what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here to Assets, and if this is not expanded, you're going to click that to expand it, and you're going to pick the appropriate one for your system. For me, it's the Windows 64. So I'm going to download this. And we're not going to do this all the way, but we'll do it far enough for you to see how to do it. You'll pop this archive open. And both of these folders, data and OBS plugins, they have to be dropped into your OBS root folder. Now, if you downloaded OBS to a custom location, you know where that's at. But if you downloaded it to the default location, that's going to be in your primary hard drive. For me, that's called C. It's my local disk. It's where Windows is saved. And it's going to be under Program Files. And then from here, you find OBS Studio and you open that. And now you can select all these and you can drag and drop. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it, but you just drag and drop them in there. If you get a prompt that says, do you want to overwrite, you will click yes. And that's it for step 1. Okay, so I can drag that down there. Now for step number 2, we're going to set up the Kick server. Now, there's something going on here that I'm not 100% on. On one trial test through before I started recording, I had to start streaming from up here. And in another one, all I had to do was hit start all from here. So I'm not quite sure which one's going to work. But let me tell you that if it requires you to start streaming from here, you're probably going to want to open up settings and you're going to want to put Kick into here. You can do whichever one of your platforms, but you need to have a platform you're streaming to loaded into here. I'm doing Rumble down here because Rumble, I'll tell you in a minute, it requires you to do settings each and every time. There's new settings for each. They're unique to each stream. I'll show you in a minute. But for right now, let's say that I wanted to put Kick up here. If I open this up, I've got Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Restream, and Twitter, and then Show All. And I've also got Custom. If I click Show All, these are all in alphabetical order. And I can come down here to the Ks, and I'm going to butcher these names, but I've got Kakao TV, Kakao. I've got Conduit, and I've got Kwaishu. And I do not have a Kick, right? Kick's not in here yet. It's too new, is what my guess is. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way to the top, and you're going to click Custom. And then you're going to go to the Kick page, and you're going to get the server info and the stream key, paste them in here, click Apply, click OK. Now, I'm not going to do that because I want to keep my Restream credentials in there. Okay. But I am going to do it down here. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to go over to your Kick page, you create a profile, and now it'll look something like this. You'll have this is your home page. If you're familiar with Twitch, you will be able to navigate Kick. It's almost a one-for-one copy. So over here where your profile avatar is, you'll click that, and you're going to open this settings page, like so. And then from there, you're going to open up this stream key tab. And you're going to copy the stream URL. And you're going to come into your multiple output. You're going to add new target. You're going to name it Kick. For RTMP server, that's where you're going to paste the URL. You hit Control V, V as in Victor. Go back to your Kick page and copy the stream key. Paste that into the RTMP key. Now, there are other options here. I haven't found any need for them. So I don't think you're going to need to do that very often. But once you have the server and the key fields populated and you've named it, you click OK. And now we have a Kick server, and it's ready to go. So let's talk about Rumble next. Rumble is a different animal. Rumble's going to require you to use a unique server name and stream key every time you stream. Most places provide you a server name and a stream key for your channel so that it's the same server name and same stream key every time you stream on that channel. But with Rumble, it's a unique set of server name and stream key each individual stream. And I think that's the reason that it's not embedded as like a preset for any of these multi-platform, multi-streaming platforms. I think that's why. So what we're going to do, what you're going to need to do is you're going to, first of all, let me show you that if you click My Channels, this is how you get to your channel. This is the way that your viewers will see it, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to click right here on this plus camera icon, and we're going to click Go Live. Now for you, you're not going to have a template ready yet. You have to make one. So you'll click Create New Stream, and it's going to ask you to upload a video that's about 60 seconds long that will act as like your about to stream precursor video. Rumble requires that. So once you have uploaded that, you'll now have this area available, and you can just click Use Template. But initially, you're going to have to make a video or find a video and upload it to Rumble, and then you'll have an option to advance. And when you advance, you're going to come to a screen that is something like this. So I'm going to call this test stream D so that I can have like a unique name and I know what to delete later on. But you're going to set all this stuff up that you want right here as is. You got tags that you can put in. You got the name that you can stream as. And then you can either schedule it for a future time or select right now. So I'm going to take right now. Then you're going to hit next. You're going to have to pick between these two here. And you're going to check both of these. Now you can hit submit again. These are the links that you can embed into various social media that will link to your Rumble live stream. But the most important thing here is you're going to click Get Streamer Configuration. Okay. So here you're going to copy the server URL under test stream, whatever you named it, right? And we're going to add a new target, and we will call this Rumble. And next to RTMP server, I will paste that URL. Then I'm going to copy the stream key. And next to RTMP key in the settings for OBS, I'm going to paste that. And now we can click OK. So at this point in time, I now have Kick and I have Rumble. So we're going to test this out now. I'm going to click Start All. To generate encoders from OBS, please start streaming in OBS first. You can stop the OBS stream afterwards. Okay, I see. So it gave me 2 notifications because I've got 2 platforms here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit Start Streaming. It is going to begin streaming to my Restream platform. And there it is. And I'm not streaming anywhere because I don't have these enabled. These are my YouTube and Twitch stream locations, but I have them turned off right now. So we'll minimize that. And now that we're streaming, now I will click Start All. There we go, 60 FPS, 6 megabytes per second. That's at Kick. 59 to 61 FPS, 6.3, 6.1, 6 point something megabytes per second at Rumble. So we are streaming to both platforms. Let's check them out. For Kick, we will want to go to our channel. I'll mute the channel. Okay, so we're up and streaming on Kick, and we have our chat right here, and I'm going to be showing you what to do with chat here in a second. But we are successfully streaming on Kick. Now, if we move over to Rumble, it says here waiting for stream, but if you mouse over your icon here, you should see a play button. Click that. It'll bring you to your Rumble stream. It says here waiting for stream. We'll mute that. Okay, so there it goes. It just popped into 1080p. And we have Rumble chat. So here's my solution for chat. This will work a lot better if you have a dual screen setup or multi-screen. For me, it's going to be a real pain in the neck. But fortunately, I'm a real small streamer, so it shouldn't be, it's workable for me. But you're going to click these 3 dots and select the pop-out chat. And then go to your Kick, and down here at this cog, click that, and again, pop-out chat. So then you're going to set each one of these up. Bring that up. And there we go. Now, they're not going to be able to see each other's chats, but this way you can chat with the viewers from each one, and you just do it right here. Let's call this Rumble test, I don't know, 7. Okay, there it is. Now, they're not going to see this. That's really unfortunate. But the Rumble people will. And then over here, you can see I've done this a lot. Kick test, I don't know, 64. And there it is. New messages. So for me, I'm going to have to be playing my game and then Alt-Tab every now and again. Oh man, I'm going to have to Alt-Tab a lot because they're not all connected. They're different. Oh man, each one's a different window. Yeah, so I'll have to figure that out. I know that an option that you can do, let's go ahead and show you this in case you don't know. You can hit plus here and you can go to browser and let's call this Rumble chat. Okay. You would set your dimensions right here. We need the URL. So you would click up here and grab the URL, Control C to copy, Control V to paste. And you'll have to figure out the width and height that you want, but you click OK. And it creates this. Now, if you hold the Shift key, you can resize this however you want. So this is actually putting it into my stream. That's way too big of a screen, so I would probably alter the dimensions on that a lot. Let's play around with it. We can just try it. Let's make this the height. Let's make the width half of that. All right, that's better. Still seems a little bit stretched. What if I made it half of that? That's probably going to be too skinny. Well, that's really not terrible. So there's that one, and then we can do another. Where is it? Application audio browser. That's what we're looking for. Kick chat. Okay. Call it 200 by 600. And oh, we need the URL. Control C. So let's open that, the properties again. Control V. Okay. So there's our kick chat. We can put that over there. And manually size it a little bit. So you'd have to play around with it to see what you want. But that's the, I guess, the quick and dirty of it. That's how you get OBS to stream to Kick and to Rumble at the same time without using something like Restream. So again, I'm Aesop Grimm. I'm going to stop these. Stop all. All right. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in whatever video it is that you click on where that story either begins or it's ongoing. You guys take care.